So you're starting as a choreographer to collect moves, collect, the library, if you will. Choreographers that I've worked with have been amazing, and it's almost like there's almost like a library of moves that they either get off YouTube or ideas, just collecting ideas, inspirations that you can call upon when you need it. Because sometimes you don't always need it, but if you do need it, then you'll have it. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So for me, that's really helped me a lot. Where if I have an idea, if I see something cool, I'll save it, and it'll be an inspiration for me later on. If I get myself into a rut, I'm like, oh, I need a move here that's circular, and I can hear it in the music, but I just don't know what it is yet. And I kind of go back to my library of ideas and go, oh, that's a great idea, cool. And then I adapt that and I use it to turn it into my own sort of thing.
And then I would also say too that nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Every move is just, it can be something. And thinking about obstacles, objects that are around you day to day, it's all art, right? So it's just how you interpret it and what meaning you give it. And so sometimes when we're dancing together, we don't even talk, and we just start moving, and something will go wrong, but we'll just keep going with it. And then we're like, oh, that was so cool. So nothing's ever wrong. Just kind of yeah, just go for it.
As well too, because this isn't just for choreography, this is for creativity in general. But there's a vulnerability. Whenever you're creating something, you have to be vulnerable because you're putting yourself out there. And that's terrifying. And also, I saw this really great TED Talk. I can't remember who it was, but it talked about how before the Renaissance, they never took credit for their pieces of art. They gave credit to a thing called a daemon, or whatever, something, another being, if you will. So yes, myself and this did this. So they took credit for it when it was good, and they took credit for it when it was bad, but kind of half credit, right? Then only after the Renaissance did people go, I'm a genius, this is my idea, I created this is me. And it put a lot of pressure on us a bit. So there was one time when I was in a rut, I could not choreograph anything. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out, I'm a loser, I can't think of anything, oh my god. And I suddenly remember that talk, and I'm like, wait a minute. It's the daemon. It's not me, I'm just like, hey bro, if you're out there, help me out, dude. But what happens is I just kind of release the pressure a little bit, and I was joking around with it, but then it kind of came through me, and then it comes out. There's this great quote this great moment, a story where this poet was writing. I mean, she was in the field, and she could hear the poem coming through the wind, and she ran home as fast as she could, and she was in her head, and then by the time she caught it, and then she wrote the poem, and she pulled it back in, and she wrote the poem backwards, and then had to write it back. But anyways, that was kind of a philosophical thing. But
I was so lost.
maybe this is how much you guys said, so I don't know. But